Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. The night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
It's a searching pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he cuts out the supply. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball!
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A temporary retreat here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. De Ketelaere. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé. And here's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's De Ketelaere. David Villa. He's through here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Yamal. Threads one in. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's been played through. Messi! It's fallen loose again! That's another chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Pelé. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. We're on the move again.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's definitely onside. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through, and he's running through. De Ketelaere. Good claim, no margin for error there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. De Ketelaere finds himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Conte, just about up to 75 minutes. Decent shot! And that's a sharp finish!
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Conte.
So time for change,
Coming on to
and
replace
this one has
him
been on the
is
cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Raul, oh, nicely intercepted.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He won't be happy with that one. Zanetti. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Ketelaere, Musiala, Kaká in acres of space out wide. And they're quick to get it back. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 18.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Coming on the field.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
De Bruyne.
5 minutes to add.
Rooney. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5
Good
minutes.
take,
added
and
time.
is he in? There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides